Hello and welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. I am a psychic, channel, medium, clairvoyant, clairaudient, empath, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so here's what's really important to you. Go ahead, pick up that phone, dial that number, get on the phone and get a reading. Yes. Do you have questions about your life, where you're going, what's going on? Do you want to know what's coming next? Do you want to know, is this the right person or not? What do you want to know? Or do you want to connect with a loved one on the other side? Go ahead and call in now, and let's get your reading started. While I'm waiting for the first caller, I did the first draft of editing last night for my next book, which I would love to tell you the name of, but I just keep changing the name of it. I don't know what it's going to be called. Messages from something. Angels above. I don't know. Anyway, it's going to be a great book. The person who was editing it was putting little comments and notes on every page that was edited, and like just little smiley faces and saying how much they love the book. So I'm super excited about that. We're coming up on the 4th of July weekend. Yes, we are. Happy Independence Day. Now, if you are not on my email list, this is a great time to get on my email list. Because for the 4th of July weekend, anybody that's on my email list will get a free distant healing. I do it the night of the 4th, later in the evening. And so anybody at all that's on that email list will get that free distant healing. So this is the time to go to my website, tonig.info, and get on my email list. While you're there at the website, go ahead and look at the television shows I host and the other work I do, hypnosis and healing. It's all very fascinating. Sometimes I still don't believe I do it. I'm so excited about it. It's simply amazing, I must say. Simply amazing. So over the next couple of weeks, you're going to be finding there are many changes coming in the universe. Most of these changes will be good. I have said since last year, a lot of things are being uncovered right now. A lot of truths are coming out, and lo and behold, they are. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Most of these messages were like for political, religious, blah, blah, blah stuff, the bigger organizational type of things. Over the next couple of weeks and then over the next 6 months, we're going to see a lot of truths coming out, especially about the banking institutions. Big smile. Yay! We're going to see a lot more truths coming about some things from, I don't like to get into political talk, but political stuff from the past. And yes, I'm sorry to say it, but more truths, even than what's been coming out this week so far, about some of the religious stuff. Over the next 2 weeks, it's going to be very telling. And if your eyes and ears are open, you will catch what we are talking about. However, you don't have to. Maybe it's not your time to be told the truth yet. That's okay too. So I'm so excited. Let's get to our first caller. And our first caller is, you know what? I'm going to do this. Tammy in Montreal. Hi, Tammy. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for calling in today. I'm really happy I get to talk with you.
Thank you. Me too.
So, do you have a question that you would like to ask?
Well, right now I'm a couple weeks pregnant, and
congratulations.
Thank you. My biggest concern right now, believe it or not, is if I'm going to carry to term, and if the baby will be healthy.
Okay, so so the first thing I hear is yes, you are going to carry to term. Now so that's the first thing I hear. Now I know you're a couple of weeks. One of the things that I'm seeing the baby a little bit more developed and very long and thin, not too thin, but not, just seemingly a longer baby. So that is good. And
that's exciting right there.
Yeah, I mean that's and this he's I don't know that it's going to be a he. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But no, the baby's going to be quite the kicker. You're going to have a lot of while the baby is inside of you, there's going to be a lot of kicking and movement. And
you know what?
Just be prepared,
that's okay.
because
I love that.
Yeah. Follow the precautions that the doctor gives. Don't be too overwhelmed with everything. Just follow the precautions and make sure you're doing everything you're supposed to do and not doing any of the things you're not supposed to do. And I see everything going pretty well for you as the months go on.
Perfect.
So now, the funny thing is I'm asking, is the baby going to be a little early? And I don't even feel according to what I'm getting, I feel like the baby will be right on time. Well, they're always right on time, right? There's no mistake in that. But it will be
more or less they come when they want to come.
Exactly, and they come exactly when they're supposed to come. We just aren't aware of that. So yes, that's very true too. Yes. So I see everything working out well, given the fact that you stay within your parameters and you follow all of your instructions. You should be just fine. Okay.
Perfect. It's just because I'm older, so I'm 37. So this is my fourth child.
Do you know what? Don't worry.
My youngest is 10 years old, so I'm a little concerned about the health.
Yeah, I know that they give all those warnings, but think about it. I feel like everything is going to be okay. Okay?
Awesome.
I feel like it's all going to be okay, and everything is going to work out just fine. I don't feel like there's a real heavy caution here. Just follow the instructions of the doctor. Don't think of yourself as old. Just think of this is meant to be, and we're moving forward with it. That's it. Okay?
Excellent.
This one is going to give you a run for your money, though. I just need to tell you, the term hit the ground running is coming. And if you think this is why having babies is younger women work, let me tell you something, because this one is going to give you a run for your money, and you are going to find yourself very feeling like, oh my gosh, this is exhausting, especially when those toddler years come in. So just get ready for that. But it'll be refreshing and rejuvenating, and it will make you have very fond memories of all the other ones too. So it's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. Okay?
Well, that's okay because the father's younger, so.
That's the way to go. I'm just saying.
No, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Remember to follow those parameters. Don't put too much stress on yourself or on your body especially. And, go be joyful for the gift that you are given. Be very joyful in that.
I am blessed, definitely.
Excellent, excellent. Did you have another question that I could answer for you?
Well, of course there's thousands and thousands of questions, but probably if I had to ask a question, it would be more financial, like things aren't rough, but things can always be better. Now, do you see that? Do you see things getting even better with the future?
What I hear is that your finances are good. They're not saying your finances are excellent or great. They're saying they're good, they're steady. And what they're saying is I want to get this word right, if you acclimate yourself, or if you pretend that you're making a little less if you pretend like you're bringing in a little less, you'll have more saved, but you're doing really good. And they're saying, everything is good and steady, but you could be putting more away. That's the simplest way to say it. You could be putting more away for that rainy day, but there's a little bit of spending going on. There's a little bit of, we need. And especially with this new baby, don't go overboard. Remember, the first 3 years, everything is like a 2-month use, right?
Yeah, I know that one.
If you don't get it at the baby shower, get it at, Once Upon a Child or something like that, because they're just saying be a little bit more frugal, put a little bit more away for a rainy day, and you guys will be doing better than you've been doing, okay?
Excellent. No, that's understood.
Thank you so much for calling in this evening. I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of the week. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. This is Messages from Above with Toni Greene. We are going to go directly to our next caller. Watch like a magician. The magic eyes go on. Jennifer in Chicago. Jennifer, how are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, Jennifer, I'm from Milwaukee, so we're not that far apart.
Oh, yeah, not at all. Not at all.
No, not at all. So how can I help you this evening, sweetie?
I just wanted like a general reading or, like if anything, in my future, a relationship. And my mom recently just passed away, who is like my best friend. So, just like anything.
So I think your mom, as soon as you said that, I see a woman popped in. She had dark hair. I don't know if she colored her hair till the end, but at one point, this woman's hair was very dark. She was more petite. She's saying more petite. Her face had gotten sunken in in the end. She had lost weight. Does this sound like your mother? And Jennifer, she's saying, thank you. Hold on. She's saying so much so fast. She doesn't understand. It's a vibration. I'm not hearing every word, so I'm just like, okay, calm down. She's so happy. She's coming through. So she's looking at me now and she's saying, tell her, and then all this stuff comes out, and I'm just going to calm the energy a minute. Okay.
Okay.
I miss her, but she's with you, but she's missing those conversations. She's missing those talks. She's missing those things you did together, even though she's always with you and she's still around you. And thank you so much. She's talking about the service, and oh my goodness, the service was big, grandiose. It was so much more than she expected. And then she's going right away to, she's showing me so many things at once. She is a very excited person, very happy.
Yes.
She is. I don't think she realizes how fast she's talking and how I don't think she understands I'm not getting everything, but she's showing me the service. She's showing me her service, and she's showing me, oh, so beautiful and so nice. And
Yeah, her service was way more than I expected. It was awesome.
She is saying that, and she's almost saying, all that money for, and I hope she has such a sense of humor, so I hope you're not offended by what's about
not
to
at all, not at all. That's perfect.
All of that for a dead person. And I'm like, I'm cracking up because I know what and then she's saying, she's just elaborating on how much it was, how grandiose it was, and she's in a place where she's very disconnected from what happened too. So she can, if she had a good sense of humor here, she's going to have an incredible sense of humor there. And she's laughing and hitting her leg, and she is saying, she made sure that I did that. She made sure she's like laughing, and she's hitting her leg, and just like, oh, what a hoot, and just so filled with joy and so filled with happiness. She is saying it's very, it's very like climactic. It's very climactic. Everything is so climactic. I hope I'm getting that word correctly. And then she's showing me, you guys just did so much together. She's like doing a very, very fast slideshow of all the things that you did together. And like all these pictures so quickly, I can't see them all. I just see arms around each other in a couple of them. And then she is also saying, I love you. I love you. Oh, thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. You are such a good, and I'm not doing this word justice. I'm getting it the best I can. Just, what an amazing trip we had. What an amazing journey together. Oh, yeah. It was just so good. It was just so good. I couldn't have asked for anything else. I'm going to cry. Oh, it was okay when I cried.
Yeah, we were like best friends.
Yeah, she is just so happy for everything that you experienced together and the journey that the two of you had together. And she is saying that she's saying, I would do it all again. I would do it all again tomorrow. So she is very, very pleased with the outcome of everything, right down to the very last minute. She says, right down to the very last minute. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I miss her dearly. I just lost her recently, so, and we lived together, so it's been very, very hard on me. And I just recently had a dream about her, and it felt so real. I mean, like, so vivid. And I woke up, and it just, like, I can't stop thinking about it. It was like I've seen her again,
Yes. She is letting you know there will be a couple of more dreams over the next couple of months. And then she is also saying, did she meet you in the field in this dream? Were you in the field?
No, we were actually in her bedroom. I mean, it was so long, and, like, there were certain parts that I remember so well. So, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that kind of, like, it hits my head, but it's kind of like I can't put it on the dot,
Okay. In a bit, not right away, like in about a month or so, you're going to have a dream, and it's going to be in the field. The field is a very, very special place. Oh my gosh, it's such an amazing place when you meet them in the field. You don't have to, I can't even explain it, but for anybody who has had a dream and you met in the field, it's kind of life-changing. It's kind of a big deal. So when this comes, and it's coming, you're going to have it, and they try to make sure you remember it. Be prepared for that, because it's such a great, amazing place to meet your loved ones. It's kind of it's almost like being on the other side. It's so cool. It's just so cool. So just so you know, that's coming. And she also wants you to know, not only are you going to have dreams, you're going to start having day visions of her. So she's saying right now, you keep smelling her or sensing her, like, or sensing her. And every once in a while, you think you hear her voice.
I did one time. I did in the kitchen, like out of nowhere. I heard her voice, and it was almost so natural. I almost was like, "Yeah, Mom." Like it was so natural. Like it was just so real. And then I'm like, "Oh my God, am I going crazy?" But I wasn't. I know I wasn't.
No, that's her. She's there, and she is going to keep communicating with you, and she's going to show you. She's going to show you more of herself because you can handle it. You can handle it. And she wants you to start communicating with her with pen and paper. Now, she's saying, I'm not pushy, but I'm going to take over. So get a pen and a paper and just ask questions. What's it like there? And just start to write, it is, and let her take over. You are going to get amazing information from her, okay?
Okay.
So can you please promise her? She's like being very adamant about this, saying, don't snuff this off. Don't mess around. Get that pen and paper and get a big stack of paper or a big notebook and just start asking her questions about, like, what is it like there? What do you do? How are you? What was your transition? By the way, she's showing me an elderly man transitioned her, took her home, took her through the tunnel, and as well as a couple of angels. And one of the first faces that she saw was the face of Jesus. And then she was very, like, almost like in shock, but like, okay, let's go. Like, I did it, let's go. But she really wants you to start writing these things down. She's going to help you in the writing, but then you're going to start to hear more and more. You're going to hear her. And as you hear her more and more, she wants you to make sure you're writing. And if you don't have a pen and paper, if you're in the car, because she sits in your passenger seat a lot. She's always in your passenger seat. She is still there every time. So have like your phone, your voice memo thing on your phone where you can push that voice memo thing or voice activated recorder, and you can say whatever it is you're hearing or sensing at the time, because she's going to be giving you a lot of messages, okay? And if you ever wanted to take all of the messages that she's going to help you write and going to give to you, speak to you, a great name for a book, she's telling me, is Messages from Mom. So
Messages from Mom?
Yep, messages she's giving you, and she's going to give you a lot about the other side. And you want to put it into a book, Messages from Mom. She approves of that title. She really approves of that title. She's the one who gave it to me. And she's saying she would be happy if you could share the information with everybody who is open to getting this information. She's saying there's so much misinformation. We haven't gotten it right yet. We need to get it right. We need to get it out there. So just get ready and let's go. The journey's not done yet, she's saying. It's not quite done yet, so let's do this. And she's very excited about the knowing that you two are going to communicate together. She's very excited about knowing that you two are going to communicate together again. And then she makes the joke. She's saying, you didn't think you could shut me up, did ya? So she's very, very funny, very funny. So yes. And of course, And then she is again saying, I just love you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And that service was really something. So she's just very grateful for all that you have done for her and the journey that the two of you were on together. And she is also saying that she is happy it's not done, and she can't wait to talk without a mediator. And she says to me, no offense, and I said, none taken. But she's really excited to have that time with you, okay, sweetie?
Okay, that's awesome.
I want to thank you so much for calling in this evening. This is my favorite thing in the world, when I can help people connect and get that message and know you're supposed to possibly write a book with everything she's going to give you. Thank you. Thank you so much for calling in this evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Absolutely my honor and my pleasure. And you are welcome.
Right.
Night. You've been listening to Messages from Above with Toni G. If you'd like more information on moi, you can go to my website, Toni, TONIG.info. You can connect with me on YouTube. I love YouTube. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and I'm sure there's something. Oh, Twitter, but I'm not a Twitterer. I'm not good at tweeting. That's it. I'm not very good at tweeting. I'm just not, like that. My first 4 books are on my website, along with episodes of my television shows and all of my past Ask One Radio episodes. 3 years worth. Yay! See, I can keep a commitment. 3 years. I hope you have an absolutely amazing week, a happy and safe 4th of July, and I look forward to giving you your messages from above next Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 Eastern. Have a great night. Thanks, Dave, for a great show. Bye-bye.